What's up, internet? Jossie Joss here, and I have another box to unbox for you. I'm trying to catch up for the month of July with all the conventions that have been happening throughout the entire month. I've kind of gotten backed up on filming these, so I'm trying to get through them as quickly as I can so that I can upload them as quickly as I can, because videos always take forever. Anyway, in this video, I will be doing the July, I want to say it's July, I believe this is from July 2017 Smuggler's Bounty. I don't remember the theme. It's probably a movie, Star Wars movie. But yeah, we'll see. As you know, the Smuggler's Bounty box is the Funko collab box with Star Wars. They also have the Marvel one, which is called Marvel Collector Core, and then they also have the Legion of Collectors one, which is the collab box with DC, and then they have a Disney one, which I want to say that's like a treasure chest of some kind, I forget, but that's another Funko collab box. This one is Star Wars, and it's Smuggler's Bounty, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so patch and pin, and I believe the theme is droids, because that's what the patch says. So the patch. It's a C-3PO. It says droids, and then on the little small inset picture, it looks like R2-D2 or an R2 unit of some kind, in gray. Okay, and then the pin is one of those. I don't remember the name of these, but they always go Roger, Roger, from the original trilogy, not the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy. So these are those droids. That's the only thing I really remember. I don't remember the name of them. What is the name of this droid that keeps on saying Roger, 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 Roger? I don't remember off the top of my head. Alright, open the box, and oh, they didn't put the card on top this time. I'm guessing they learned from their mistake. Either that, or it's under, or they forgot. I don't know. That's how it looks like inside. So it's a shirt, t-shirt. Look, there is a card in here this week, or this month, excuse me. Okay. A black t-shirt, or a navy blue. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, this is adorable. Okay, so there you go. So hashtag spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Force Awakens. This is an image from that movie. It's R2-D2 on your right and BB-8 on the left, and they're both showing a display of a map, and it's kind of like the ending of the movie in The Force Awakens. It's a map that guides them to find Luke Skywalker, since he's kind of been missing the entire film. And so you find out that BB-8 has this missing piece, which shows exactly like the tail end of it, whereas R2-D2 actually has the entire map of the universe. And so BB-8 just had that important piece, and that was the piece that Kylo Ren and the First Order were trying to get. So there you go. And it's a really cute picture because it's kind of like a homage, passing of the torch, as it were, of droids, since R2 was kind of like the original purveyor of messages. He was the one that had the Princess Leia, help me Obi-Wan Kenobi, type of distress call. And so now this is kind of like BB-8's time to shine, and he's got, or she, I don't know what gender BB-8 is, but BB-8 has the end part of the map, and it's like a very important part, which is cool. Alright, next. It looks like there's just, if I look correctly in the box, there's literally just 2 pops and the shirt, and the pin and the patch. Very, very minute amount of things in this box this month. So, first pop is going to be an R5D4 Smuggler's Bounty exclusive pop. And I'm sure you've seen these droids around. off the top of my head, I don't recall what movie you see this first or where you see it most often, but I do remember seeing it. I actually remember as a child, my brothers collected a lot of those little Star Wars action figures, those reaction figures, and I remember we didn't have R2, so we had this guy, R5, and we pretended he was like an R2D2 type character, even though he wasn't. But we rolled him around, and he had a personality and everything, and like our play storylines and stuff. But I do remember that. But he's different because he's got more of a, I guess you could say, a trapezoid kind of head rather than a dome. It's like more flat on the top rather than rounded. And his color scheme is different. It's more of a red in there. But I do remember that. So that's actually really cool. So nice. And I'm sure there hasn't been a pop of that particular droid before. So that's nice. Especially if you're a super fan of Star Wars droids. And the last item in the box, and actually it's a really cool pop, it is C-3PO, but incomplete. So if you watch, I want to say it's in episode 1, when you're first introduced to Anakin Skywalker, he's building C-3PO, or he's just built him, but he hasn't got him covered up yet. And so he's still kind of a housing of wires and lights and, motherboards and other things. He hasn't been, the classic, this guy yet. He hasn't been fully armored and stuff, so it's kind of cool to have all his wires exposed and stuff, but he's still the same old C-3PO, same sassy Brit that he is in every Star Wars movie that he's featured in. So that's a really cool thing, and the design is actually really, really detailed with the different color wires and stuff, and it just looks really, really awesome. So that's cool. And that is all that is in the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty Box. I don't know what the next one will be, the theme, because I don't have the card. I don't have a card here, and normally the card tells me what the theme is for the next box, and also has information about the current items in the box. So I don't know if I'm missing stuff, or if that's it, or what's going on, but this is all I got. I got the 2 pops, the t-shirt, the patch, and the pin. Like I said, that was all in the July 2017 Smuggler's Bounty Box with the theme of droids. My favorite item in the box is probably the t-shirt. It's a really iconic scene from The Force Awakens, and BB-8 is probably one of my favorite droids now. R2-D2 is amazing as well, but BB-8's kind of up there in the energy department compared to R2-D2, but R2-D2 is really sly and slick, and he's got some tricks up his sleeve, so it'll be interesting when we're having both of them work together in these upcoming films. Yeah, if this looks like a box that you might be interested in subscribing to yourself, I'll go ahead and put information in the description below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I have a whole bunch of other unboxing videos on there, tasty videos, random stuff like dance videos from DDR, K-pop, fan cams, all that good stuff. If you find something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe. But until then, thanks for watching, thanks for all your support, and have a good night. Bye, guys.